2024 ISM Middle East show in Dubai was packed full of surprises as editor Neil Barston discusses with several key companies and individuals at this year's event.
So how do you believe it's gone for the British businesses here? Thank you.
Yeah, thanks Neil. We've had a wonderful show so far. So this is day 3, last day of the show, but everyone's feeling very positive. They've met some really good retailers, both from the Gulf region, so Lulu's, Spinneys, they've all been round. I think people are definitely keen to source British brands. So yeah, everyone's feeling very, very positive, looking forward to next year as well. Yeah, so I think that there's some really, really good statistics for the Gulf region. So the GCC is actually the UK's 6th largest export market outside of the EU, and the sales in 2024 were over 413 million. So, really impressive. It's a hugely important market for us. And then even within the Gulf region, UAE, the sales have gone up by almost 50%. So they're now over £9 million. So for confectionery and biscuits, it's a really hugely important market.
Pleased to hear that's very much the case. And in terms of innovation, have you been impressed by what the UK businesses are bringing here?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you talk to Skinny Foods, for instance, they're bringing a whole range of low-calorie, alternatives for the confectionery sector. So I think people are looking for that type of more health-conscious decision when it comes to confectionery and snacking, and they are really proving to be a very popular new exhibitor, first-time exhibitor here.
Amazing, and you're next door here to World of Sweets and Jake Munster.
Yeah.
They've had a good show.
Absolutely, yes. I've been listening in to who they've been talking to. So yeah, a range of throat sweets that offer both a sort of medicinal as well as a pleasant sweet experience, and then you have the sort of pick and mix variety that's been hugely popular.
Fantastic, and just as a final thing, the show has been expanded this year, nearly doubled in size. Has that made a difference, would you say?
Absolutely, yeah. I think it's very well organised. It's a good mix between international groups and then individual company stands, and we know that they are planning to increase the show again next year by almost a third again. So another 2 halls being added, and it just shows that the show is really consolidating and strengthening, and it's the go-to destination now for sweets and confectionery in the Gulf region.
So we're here at ISM Middle East, and I, by surprise, ran into
Markus Rustler of Theegarten-Pactec
on the Mr. Berry stand here at ISM in Dubai. So can you tell us, what have you made of the show? Thank you, Markus.
Yeah, good to see you. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Very well. It's been a very good few days. And how have you found it yourself?
It's actually the first time that I come to ISM Middle East. Well, now since it is separated from Gulf food manufacturing, but I'm very much surprised and overwhelmed by the growth this show has taken. A lot of our valued customers are here exhibiting, like Mr. Berry from Kenya. And yeah, so it has been worthwhile coming and traveling to Dubai. But what I hear from our customers, they are very happy with the attendance in the last 2 days and the participation of their customers. What it will mean for Gulf food manufacturing in November, let's see. Gulf food manufacturing has grown so much that there was no more room for expansion, and that is probably why they decided to separate these 2 shows. I'm still very confident to have a good show in 4 weeks' time.
Fantastic stuff. And here in Dubai for this particular show, there's been nearly double the capacity in terms of exhibitors. Do you think that bodes well for the future from your perspective?
Gulf food manufacturing has proven to be one of the important ones for us over the last years, and let's see how this year will go. Well, everyone watching, I hope to see you in Dubai in 4 weeks' time.
Overall this year, from our previous conversations, it sounds as if Theegarten has had a strong year so far, would you say?
We are quite happy, especially when considering the multiple crises worldwide, which of course have an effect on investments. Other markets have grown for us. Traditional markets have slowed down a bit, but that is the normal up and down, I'd say, which we always face. But yeah, no, we are happy at the moment.
This year, of course, as all the chocolate manufacturers, has been challenging for the cocoa prices, cocoa stock, but definitely we have found a lot of spaces in the niche products with the brand new products that we have launched, the innovations. So yeah, at the end of the year, I believe that it's going to be an overall challenging but good year in terms of sales. This is the first time that we are showcasing our brand here in the Middle East, in a full booth, full presence. So a lot of interest around the private label offering and the offerings that we can have around covertures as well, and the new capabilities that we have for confectionery in our Slovakia operation. So the first day was really insightful, and of course, yesterday has been for nurture the conversation of the first day. Yes.
Amazing. So do you feel there is a strong demand for premium sustainable chocolate like yours in this region?
For premium, of course, we have been asked for different ranges of chocolate, which is good. You know that we can offer a full range in the dark chocolate, in the milk chocolate, in the white chocolate. Of course, this market is more around the milk and the white, but people now is asking for more variety, and definitely I think that this market is going to be prepared for the next step in the chocolate revolution. Definitely it worth, because that decision to move like the confectionery, snack and sweet companies from Gulfood to ISM, I think was a smart movement. Last year I was here in the Gulfood, and if I compare the conversation that I had last year versus today's conversation, definitely more insightful.
Glad to hear it indeed, and you offer a wide range of chocolate here. Has it been any one particular series that you focused on more for this show?
Yes, we are showcasing the milk caramelized chocolate, which is called Dorado chocolate, which is white chocolate caramelized, very rich in flavor. Of course, our caramel chocolate and the milk chocolate range. That's like the main things that we focus in this show.
These 3 days have been amazing for us. So all the plans that we were figuring out in the past and what we envisioned for ISM Middle East in 2024 just happened and were realized. So I can see full show floors, I can see happy faces when it comes to exhibitors, I see a lot of business meetings going on, I heard about a lot of deals that took place. So everybody is pretty much satisfied, and we delivered 24. It's so tricky to define a highlight, right? Because the whole show is such a big highlight. But if you ask me for certain points, it's definitely, we do have a great expert stage right now this year. So 3 days full of conference program, of speakers really of value, and introducing to the knowledge, to the expertise of the market and the industry, and how are treating sweets here over here. Of course, we do have the winners, so I'm just standing in front of some of those, and that we rewarded with an award, and they did great jobs. They have amazing products to be introduced to the industry, and of course the exhibitors from all over the world, so that's the highlight.
The fact that you've managed to bring in so many more people this year in terms of exhibitors is 550 or so compared to 300 last year. That is quite some achievement. Are you proud of getting it to that point?
I'm so proud, to be honest. Obviously, it's not my own, it was not only me, right? It's the full team behind me from Köln and from Dubai World Trade Center, and we did really successful in this partnership, and we made it happen that ISM Middle East is really perceived as the leading trade fair of the region. So that's why we see so many, and we will surely see even more in 25.